Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. These are the 2 free card kits I designed for the month of July. I give away free card kits to my downlines, my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, and anyone that places an order with me. You will receive 2 free card kits. It's my best way that I can tell you thank you. We'll be back in just a moment and we'll put one of these together. This will be the first card that we put together. And you guys, if you follow me, you know I love pink and green. So this is how your kit will come. Already with your Granny Apple Green embossed. And this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. I will already cut these out for you. This is Melon Mambo, and I cut these out with the layering squares. And then this beautiful piece right here is from the All Things Fabulous. I love this piece right here. And this is some triple stamping. We're going to do some of that also. I happen to really love this teeny tiny smile right here from Cute Fruit. And so I just combine those. Due to the fact that because I can't send you anything stamped, then, you know, I design these so that you can stamp anything you want. You could put anything you want out here. You might want a hippo from the Happy Hippo set out here. You might not want to do it. You might want a flower from something else, or a peony, or a butterfly. And that could easily be added to this kit. They're very universal. So remember, no stamped images. The inside is white and it's blank, and so is your envelope. Let's start with the envelope, because we're going to triple stamp. I love to stamp. I love triple stamping. I'm putting some scrap paper right here. Well, let's go ahead and put it here so you guys can watch me, just in case you don't know how to triple stamp. So what this set has on All Things Fabulous, let's first look at this so that I can explain, just in case you do have this set and you want to use it. What they did here was they numbered these for us. So this flower is 1A, this is 1B, and 1C. So simple, right? So I just mounted these on my blocks here. So here's A, and then let's see, here's B, and then here's C, okay? It's that easy. And we're going to use just one color. Now you can triple stamp with many colors or one color. And a lot of times I just do it with one color. So you think of it like this. The first stamp, you need to stamp off 2 times and then here for the 3rd time. So there's 3 stamps. So you're going to make 3 passes with the first stamp, okay? Melon Mambo is what I like to use for this one. And so watch this. You just ink up your stamp really well, stamp it off, 1, 2, 3, and on, okay? Let's do the back of the envelope. Ink it up, and 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. It's that simple, okay? Now, let's go to the second one. Because it's number 2, we're just going to do 2 steps, okay? Ink it up, stamp it off once. Now this one's so easy to line up because it's got like that little heart in the middle, and I line it up right there. 2. Just like that, okay? So ink it up, 1 and 2. We're really building a very pretty flower. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now the 3rd one, which is this one, we're going to ink it up. And because it's number 3, it's going directly on it full strength. No stamping off. Look how pretty. What dimension that gives, right? Just lovely. Okay, there's our envelope done. Wonderful. Okay, let's move this out of the way for just a second here. And let's go ahead and bring in our card base right here. Let's work with the inside of the card. I'll do all my stamping first and then we'll put the card together, or I'll try to, okay? So inside I did, you make the flowers smell sweeter and the sun shine brighter, and we're going to do that in Granny Apple Green. So nice. Right here. And this comes from the All Things Fabulous. But again, you are more than welcome to stamp anything you want. So right here, we're on photopolymer, so I've got my pad underneath. Right here. Oh, I love it. Love it. Now we're going to use this second flower. And again, this had number 1, 2, and 3 on the stamp set. Let's see, where did I put that? Okay, here. So this flower, again, right here. Okay, here is 3A, 3B, and 3C. And we're going to do exactly what we did with the first one and come up with a really wonky looking dimensional flower. I didn't know if I would like this flower, but when I stamped it, I was like, oh wait, I love it. Okay, so here we go. We're with the more solid one is number 1. 1, 2, 3. Ink it up. 1, 2, and then up here 3. Just like that. Now let's go with number 2. And this flower is kind of like abstract, so you don't have to worry really about too much about lining any of this up. Okay, so this is number 2. We inked it up, stamp once, 2, ink it up, stamp once, and then 2 right here. Okay, so see what I'm saying is, like, if I turned this a different way, it would still look good on that flower. It would still be right. So it's really kind of abstract. Okay, now this is the third one, number 3, and it goes full strength right here. Oh, that's so pretty. And then I'm just going to stamp it right here, full strength. See, and it really didn't matter how it was turned. It just really didn't matter how it was turned. It just looks fantastic. Look at that dimension. I love that. Okay, let's work on the outside. Now, I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal because it's so sticky. That this is lightly embossed with the Subtles embossing folder. And I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal because it is so sticky. So something light like this, I think you would be able to get away with it. But I am going to apply more adhesive right here. Instead of just doing 3 rows, I am going right around the outside, the perimeter of the card. Front, and then really just a little bit in the middle right there, okay? Just to get it good and sticky, and it really will hold this. Okay, now here we'll have, it's cut back 1/4 of an inch, so you have a nice 1/8 of an inch border around your card right there. Great, now let's bring in this element right here. Isn't this lovely? It reminds me of one of my grandma's doilies that she would put on a table or something, you know, but that's what that reminds me of. All right, let me bring in, because this is kind of hard to get glue on. So I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to use a sponge. Now, if you don't want to do this, you can also on here, like, you can roll some tape on it if you want to. I'm going to attempt to get some, good, I've got some Tombow, yay. I've been running out of my Tombow. I saved my bottles, I put them all upside down, luckily. My shipment is coming. It's already shipped. I just have to wait for it. But can you believe I ran out of Tombow? So I take my sponge, and this sponge I use exclusively in this little container. Got it at the Dollar Tree. Got 10 of them for $1. And I put the glue on the sponge, and then I just tap it onto my project here. And it gives you just enough glue. You don't need that much with something like this. It's very intricate and very delicate. So that's all the glue that we're going to use there, except see where it's solid right there? If you wanted to, you could put a glue dot or just a dot of Tombow just to help it along just a little bit right there. Just wherever that it's like more solid of paper. That's all. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to bring my card base in. Ooh, can't pick it up. Okay, here we go. And we're going to put this, and we're going to center it top and bottom, but to the right side of your card. Oh, that's beautiful. And see, when you do that with the sponge, it does not squish out. That's nice, right? Let's move this aside, and let's bring in our little Whisper White square piece here. And our little smile. I love this teeny tiny smile from Cute Fruit. We're going to put that right up here in this corner. I didn't use my pad. I will. Let me get my stamps that I need right here. And my scrap paper. Here we go. And now we've got the foam mat underneath there. I was talking to a downline of mine today, and we were wondering, like, if anything happened to these pads, if maybe a mouse pad wouldn't. She had a great idea. I thought she had a great idea. But the mouse pad is kind of squishy like this, you know, so I thought I would try it. Here is the flower, the number 1. So it's 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, so cute. Now the second one, again, 1, and then 2 is here. 2 is up on the project. Nice. And then the third one, full strength, right here. Oh, that's lovely. I love Melon Mambo. I just love that color. So pretty. Now we're going to put this on here. First with some Stampin' Seal. I want a little bit more in that corner right here. Okay. And again, very sticky. So we've got a nice border around this. So pretty. All right, now let's go ahead with dimensionals. You'll have to provide your own glue also. Okay, and if you need a scissor or anything like that, you have to provide that. But I provide you the card kits. And again, this is for a downline. That's my team. If you want to purchase a starter kit, I would love to have you join my team. Paper Pumpkin members, because they're I call them my Paper Pumpkin team. They get these also because I know they love kits. So, and this is my way of saying thank you to them. And now we're going to place this to the left side, but allowing a lot of this to show. So we're going to just, oh, so pretty. You know, I'm just looking right there. Would rhinestones look great there? Yeah, let's just do a little bit more, right? Should a rhinestone? Ooh. I kind of like this, right, guys? How about if I do that? And right in the middle there, those larger rhinestones. Oh, let's do that. I really like that. Okay, so a little modification there. And of course, for this card, you'll get 4 rhinestones. For the other one, you'll get 3. So you get a total of 7 rhinestones, the larger ones. And this is our first card, ready to go and looking pretty. Oh, I love it. Let's go ahead and put the rhinestones on this one, right? You can never have enough rhinestones. I just saw these being blank right here and thought, wow, these would look great on that. Here we go. Just like that. Well, that's a beautiful card now. Well, it was pretty before, but now I even like it even better. All right, let me close my ink and let's look at this one. Put it in my caddy here. And there we go. Now again, yours will come without stamped images, but you'll have everything to put this beautiful, all these beautiful colors together nicely, and all of the elements to go with it. I'll be back in just a moment and we'll put the second card together. Okay, here's our second card. And this one features Lovely You, the stamp set, and the wonderful punch. And then the embossing folders, I want you to see these. This is a set of 2, guys. The butterflies are gorgeous, and these leaves are just beautiful. I use the leaves right here on that Coastal Cabana. This is called Meadow Moments Embossing Folder. embossing folders. This will fit the mini machine, but of course it fits any machine, you know, that to emboss with. But these are really pretty, so I hope you enjoy those. Or at least I hope you enjoy this one. And if you have them both, I hope you enjoy them. So that's nice. All right, now here's your kit. I'll already cut these out and punch these out for you. Don't worry about that. I'll already do that for you. This is in Petal Pink. This is Coastal Cabana and Terracotta Tile. So our base is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Then the Terracotta Tile is 5 1/4 by 4. This is 5 by 2 inches and embossed. My two little pieces here were, let's see, this one to start with, it was 3 1/2 by 1. And then this one was 3 inches by 3/4 of an inch. And they, after you punch them out, of course, they get a little shorter, but they fit quite nicely. This is a good, these are good measurements for this size of a card right here to use with that punch, okay? So this is how everything will come. And like I said, I will already punch these out for you. Let's go ahead and stamp this now. And let's use our Terracotta Tile and our Coastal Cabana. I love Coastal Cabana, so pretty. So we're going to stamp on the outside, miles apart, but still in my heart, in Coastal Cabana. On the outside here, of course, you can stamp again. I really stress that it's not like you have to purchase the set. Okay, I try to make these so that with what you have, if you don't want to purchase the set, you can use the card kit. Okay, so then this will then layer on here just a little bit of glue. Okay, we're just going to turn that over, center it up right there, and then we're going to pop this up with 3 dimensionals. Right here, we'll just get the backs off now while we've got a minute, and then we'll stamp the inside of our card and get our envelope. Let's go ahead and get that envelope done really quick. I love, this is my favorite little flower out of that set, out of the Lovely You. There's something about this that I just absolutely love. I don't know why, but it is. So we're going to do this in Coastal Cabana, just in the corner of our envelope, just like that. And then we're going to open the card up and work on the inside. Cherished Friend is what we're going to put on the middle in the inside of this card. Yes. All of a sudden I was like, wait, where did the outside go? Well, I haven't attached it yet. So let's do Cherished Friend in Terracotta Tile. Right here. Now with this, I'm not using the pad because these are on the red rubber. Okay, these are the cling, and you don't need the pad for that. And then again, I'm going to just put this little flower here because it's adorable. Just like that. For the inside. Now here we go. Let's go ahead and attach this. Let me move my ink out of the way. Let's attach that with some Stampin' Seal. That's nice. That time it rolled really well. Right here in the middle. Nice. Then we're going to also attach this with Stampin' Seal. Because this is not embossed too deeply. It's not like a 3D. I'm having to start that tape a little bit. There we go. And I'll just go ahead and roll that all the way around there. Good. And now we're going to attach this to the left a little bit. Let some of the terracotta tiles show. And leave our border at the top just about 1/8 of an inch. Perfect. Now we're going to attach a sentiment right here in the middle. Cute. So pretty. Okay, now 3 rhinestones with this one. And just here on that terracotta tile, just because it is a flat piece of cardstock. And then one right here. And there's our card. So cute. I hope you enjoy the free card kits for the month of July. I sure did enjoy designing them. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Supplies. There's also a link down here below that says Shop Now. Please click that button and order anything. There's also Paper Pumpkin down here, mypaperpumpkin.com. If you want to sign up with Paper Pumpkin with me, I sure would love to have you on my Paper Pumpkin team. And also, if you want to become a demonstrator and get 20% off, I'd love to have you on my team for that also. And there's a link, all the links are below, guys, okay? Thanks a lot for watching. Please do some happy crafting.